Hello everyone, it's Moses and Windows here and welcome back today to another video on my series coding every day until I become a pro. I hope you enjoyed last time one. Looking from this, I can guess that last time one was randoms. Yeah, it was random. Yeah, it was randoms. And so today we're gonna be working on player stats or leader stats. So you know how anytime you join a Roblox game you see something on the top hand right? Yeah, that's called leader stats. So I'm gonna just do that up here and then you guys can watch me. Yeah. See how Roblox instantly knew this is a common thing for developers to make. Obviously, I'm not really sure what in value is, but it's a value in it. There can be many types of value. There can be string values, number values, boolean values. I'm not really sure where int originates from, but it's what you usually use when you're making an additional for your leader stats. You get me? So although I'm quite curious what it would be if I put a number value. I'm gonna try that after and then see what happens. Now obviously if you were to run the game, you see in the corner, that's leader stats and the coins new thing I made right there. So yeah, I'm gonna change this to a number value and then see what happens. Huh, it's still there surprisingly. I'm not, that's mad. That's crazy. I ain't know. But now I'm gonna try to do something else. So I'm gonna try to do upper anytime we're chilling. It adds up. Obviously, there's a way where you make coins. Anytime you pick up the coins, you add. But that's slightly a bit more complicated, and I'm not there in the tutorials yet. So I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm not gonna go above and beyond. Even with what I'm doing right now, it's slightly pushing. And let's see what happens. It's not meant to be going up by 10 every time, but it is. It's not meant to, but it is. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna just leave it like this. But yeah, that's a player set. Like I'm gonna say this every time, guys. My videos are not tutorial. But yeah, I'm gonna go learn something new and then I'll be back. You guys already know how it goes. Alright guys, as you can see, this has been running in the background, but the next video is kind of a complicated one, so I've decided I'm just gonna take this in bite-sized chunks. The next section is tables, but we're just gonna go through first arrays, figure what that is. So as far as I'm aware, arrays are just ways to sort out information. We put this one here. You see how Roblox instantly knew, and then within this, anything can be in it. You can have burger, then I can have 500, and I can have 6, 7, and then I can have true, and then I can even have false, and then another string, jump, and then one more 9. So array is a way you can have a whole bunch of random information and then print it. Just go my array, and then go hard brackets to this one, and then obviously whatever number you pick out will go to that position and print out that particular. Right now I put 1, so if you lot guessed, it's gonna print burger. If I were to put something like 5. I even have 5. It's gonna print out false. So any section you pick is gonna print that specific thing up. Now, if you're wondering, damn, that's interesting. How would I be able to print out all of them though? What if I want to print out all of them? And in that way, you just use a for loop. Yeah, for loops are family, being useful. Oh, no. Obviously, one good thing about for loops and arrays is you can, right now I got like 7. So naturally I would put 7. And then I'll put the number it would go up by, which I would like for it to go up by 1. And then you can just do, yep, print my array and then index. You can just do that up. And then naturally, hold on. Naturally it would go up and then print everything out. But now let's say if you were to add another like set of information, let's say 80, it would just stop at 7. But let's say you wanted to print 82. One way you can do this is just hashtag my array, and then obviously it would just go straight away to the end. See, it reached 80. I didn't even put 80, but it went to 80. And now if I were to add something else, it would do the same thing. So those are my arrays. Those are arrays. Now I have to move on to the next section. This is a very lengthy section. It's making my head hot. It's heating up my head. Right guys, I'm back with another section. Now I'm gonna do what? Table.remove and table.insert. So basically what that does, it's in the name, innit? That's how you remove a specific thing from a table or insert something in a table. It always will, when you're inserting, as far as I'm aware, it always comes in last. I'll just show you guys. Let's dumb this array down pretty long. So right now this array has nothing. So if you were to print out, it wouldn't do anything. Like you wouldn't see nothing. But now, let's say I was gonna do up. Voila. And then we'll do this again. Typing this again, it's so long. See, it only printed water. But now if I were to let's say I were to add something else to this array, that's 1, 20, and right, 1, 20, brass, then stops. Then it will 1, 20, brass, water, because I added water at the end. Now let's say I was gonna do up a table.remove. You do up this. The thing is with it, it doesn't take value, it takes a position. So let's say I wanted 20 to come out of there, we'll do up 2, and then I'll just repeat this. I'll just repeat this, and then let's see what happens. So 1, 20, brass, 1, 20, brass, water, 1, 20. 20 got taken out. See, I almost got 20, but 20 got taken out. That's tables removed, and so it seems a bit more simplified. But yeah, I'm gonna learn the next section and then I'll be back. Yeah, we're just gonna have to wait a while. Probably gonna speed this up. I'm over here sitting waiting for it to, but I just remembered we took out 20. Yeah, we took out 20. So let me just change this up. See, that's how you find certain things and then send back some. I think this could be useful for like if you have a Game Pass item and like for example, let me bring up GPO. See how in GPO you need a Game Pass or the fruits bag. This checks if you have the fruits bag to keep the fruits in your inventory. If you don't, you die, you lose it. But it checks if you do got the fruit bag, keeps it in your inventory. I think that's what you can use this for. But the other way to find something would be, I'm kind of trying to remember, do you put the value or do you put the position? Can I wrap this in an if statement? I don't think I can. I don't even think I can. I'm gonna go check if this is the right way to structure it. If not, then I'll be back. Well, this is almost the correct way to structure it. God, don't you just love it? Wow. You see, this is a way to find something as well. I think I like this way more because it's precise. You don't have to go through that full loop thing. You can just straight up. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go learn the next thing and I'll be back. Right, guys, I'm back. Yes. Obviously, we did do up my arrays. Now we're gonna do up dictionaries. Yeah, dictionaries. So with dictionaries, there's two ways to write it. So I'm gonna showcase that now. I think my favorite way to write is the second way because it just seems so much simpler. The first way though, does look nicer, but it's just so much more mess if I had to say it. So local menu, in this menu one, you got curly brackets, but as for readability, you structure it like this. You put up do up this burger. You add keys. I think this would be used in a menu, hence why the name menu. You got keys. So this is literally a value, but we add a name to that value. So burger 10. I think this would be like a menu and how much the price would be in a shop. But this burger is 10. Then a cola. How you write it? Cola 5. Fries equal. And I'll just put 7. And there. So this is one way to write. And if I were to print out my menu one, you had a key burger, and then it would return the value. But this way to me is just so much longer, fam. Because let me show you how to do this. Menu 2 equals yeah, what's going on? Equals curly brackets, enter, then you just got burger. Let's put 5. The shop is better, so we're gonna put 5. Cola equals 2. Fries equals 3.5. Print. Menu button 2 dot. You see how much easier that was? Like, that was simple. You just put a full stop and done. And obviously with arrays, you can change up the values of them too. Menu 2 dot burger equals 100. Inflation, that happens. 100, simple. And then it gets changed like that. I think arrays would be useful, although I don't know what specifically I'd use them for as of this moment. But I can just tell in the future, they're gonna be my best friend. But yeah, that was today's videos, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I feel like this one was a bit shorter than most. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you have a blessed day. Take care of yourself and tune in for some more tomorrow. Peace.